Day 5. Depending on how this goes down, we'll probably only get in 1 day cycle. Last time we opened the permanent west gate, so we're gonna go over there. I had a bajillion red rooms. And after stream I noticed, well, like at the end of stream I noticed my run was called a red villa. And so I went back through my other runs and I've had a west-facing villa, which was when we made it all the way to level 9. A west-facing cottage, a quaint cottage, and the red villa are my first 4 days. Druff, how's it going? Welcome in, thank you. Okay. More stuff we've never gotten before. Make an offering, receive a blessing. We read about that in the computer system. Items for trade. I don't really have anything to trade. And then we've seen hovel before. There was no shovel in the hovel. Well, I'm curious about this shrine. Let's check it out. Any wine in the shrine? Good question. Weren't we just talking about Talus Principle? Suddenly, Talus Principle. Okay. This reminds me, we also, last time we made it to the rumpus room. And we sort of received a blessing, kinda. Oh, I don't have anything to offer. That might help. Got ahead of myself. But it's here when we're ready. Ooh, will last for several days. Okay, I'll be back. Bless. Is this how you get good RNGs? You get a shrine and then you ask for good RNG from the shrine? I'm assuming this is blocked every time. We've only... What? Because... Now I don't remember. Was it day 1 of yesterday that we... Or not day 1. I don't know. Also, we read something about an allowance. Where's my allowance? Money, please. Don't stand in a field at night. You'll get hit with a sprinkler. Did you get sprinkled, mistake? Spare room, always a good choice. Not my favorite layout, but we can make an offering right away. And I guess get steps right away. Not to worry, just do what feels right. That's the plan. So far, we've been getting by on vibes. I don't know. Last time I definitely did better with, like, planning. Oh, yeah. Okay. Notes engaged. Sorry. I don't... I'm prepared. I'm totally prepared. Mistakes username pays off once again. Oh, I'm soaked. Oh, no. Wait, we have a BTTV emote for this. There you go. Pry and pray to start the day. Pantry, pry, pray. You can make both of those words with the name of the room. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe it means something. I feel like I'm really shrimping with my posture already today. Wow, you can give lots of money. Let's give 2. You've received the blessing of the dancer. While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans. Blessing for 3 days. Okay. Seems fun. Oh yeah, we have a couple of spin emotes. I can take money out? That seems kind of rude. I'll just leave it for now. Unless... Last time we were pretty into red rooms. I don't want to turn the shrine into an accidental red room with a curse. Free money! Look. Berto, hi. How are you? Welcome in. I don't have any gems to spin. Let's go bedroom. That's like a whole 4 coins you can make right now. Ugh, well. I can always go back. Stairs and stars? Yup. Also, I've been trying to like look at my maps at the end of stream to spell things, but only the one day that we played yesterday, day 2 I think it was, whichever day was the short day. I had all 5 rooms across, so I would have 5 letters, but then like the entrance hall didn't have a letter. The chapel doesn't have a letter that I've figured out yet. It could, I just don't know. I don't know. The sleep mask! What does it do? The first time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 steps. Huh. That's nice. So now we know what that does. Sometimes there's like money and stuff on there. I feel like our first run, when we got the metal detector, there was just so much money like lying around. I've never been so rich as that first run. Nook can get us access to that bottom corner, so does Chapel. Nook will give us a key, which we don't have yet, but it doesn't have a north-facing passageway. I'm kind of leaning Chapel. You know how I feel about the Chapel. But it doesn't... Maybe... Wait. Okay, never mind. I was thinking maybe red rooms don't have a letter and that's why they're red rooms, but no. Gymnasium had a letter. Yesterday we got our first dark room, and our first boiler room, and our first weight room, and our first archives, and our first gymnasium. But yeah, the dark room also had a letter. Now you're rich with knowledge. This is so true. The chapel is hot to go. We love chapel! Losing all my money. Oh, should have grabbed it from the shrine. Can't tithe if you broke. This is true. We've also learned that the chapel does not take your money if you have no money to give, so... It's just a weird little room. I'm thinking Nook. I don't feel like doing this. This is the number of times we rolled funeral parlor last day. We would get 2 whole gems. Yeah, Birdo, I was feeling bold. I went with 2 keys because I hate the box game. What was my reasoning again? Oh, because I wanted to see how the interior of the room changed. Because look how interesting. It has red curtains and a casket. Like, there's gotta be some lore there. And there was. And chat bullied me. Look, I don't feel like playing that game right now. Just give me my key. Give me my key and my dead end and my letter. This room is brought to you by the letter Flan. Nope, the letter S. Okay, also, last stream, I said we got our first dark room. I did go on photo editor again, on GIMP again, and try to mess with the dark room photos, and I couldn't see anything. But I wanna decode them. I do feel like I feel like I really want to get a magnifying glass and a dark room all in one run. If RNG would be so kind. Ugh, I love the courtyard. Gimme. Oh well. You want to cheese this game so bad? Yeah! I also, what did I Google last stream? Oh, I was looking up synonyms of cliff. Darkroom photography? Yeah, Meggie, it's really cool. There's a bunch of photos like hanging to be processed or in the midst of processing. I don't really know how darkrooms work, but it's very red in there, and I don't know. That's it. Crow and Row. I tried zooming in on screenshot, yeah. The devs knew we would try it. You know, it doesn't hurt to try. Why, excuse me, why does storeroom have to be a dead end? I want all those things. Oh, what else did I upgrade? Oh yeah, I upgraded the funeral parlor was an upgrade. Oh, you know. West Wing Hall. Car and card. Upgrade. Hard life lesson. They are the same thing. Next time you get faced with a really difficult life choice, just imagine this is an upgrade. This is an upgrade in progress. Okay, I would like this gem. This layout seems favorable. Hanging film that's been processed already. It's safe to be in the red light. Must have been through tray development, which sucks. Huh. Yeah, actually, and I feel like you would like, there was pictures of, there must have been a camera in there, but there were pictures of the camera. He was taking mirror selfies with the camera. This was the room where the last run ended. And we hit our antechamber was like one of these doors, and I just did not know what to do, so. Courtyard. Waste of 2 doors, but green space. Oh, and we learned about dig spots last stream. I just want to dig. I don't have nearly enough keys yet. Oh, I didn't look at the letters in there. Camera reception, one of my favorite silly goofy things to do, is it? A picture of a picture being taken. Tie and tear. Okay, thank you, storeroom. Gotta visit Swimbird. I bet this is locked. Actually, should we... No, this is fine. And now that I have gems, I can rotate my floor plan. Does this, should I test it? Do I get to pick which direction it rotates? Don't answer that. I mean, the kitchen doesn't make any sense. Because then it won't... You know what I mean? Let's try rotating this hallway. Hi, Magus. Welcome in. Thank you. Fun. Oh, it actually like rewrites the kitchen. That's cool. But I definitely didn't get to pick the direction of the spin. Now we know. I just wrapped day 96. There are still mysteries I'm trying to solve. Best RNG wishes to you. That's the thing. I can definitely... So remember when I told you all I got really obsessed with Slay the Princess back in like October? Although I didn't really look up too much with that game, actually. I did zoom through a lot of dialogue at a certain point. But I feel like with this game, with the RNG, at a certain point, I'm going to be like, I just want to look up what happens when X. Like, I don't want to roll for it. At a certain point. I'm not at that point. I'm not even close to that point. But eventually, I could see myself just looking it up. Because waiting for the game to be so generous... for like little funky mysteries and like things I want to try but never had the chance to. I do wonder if knowing how much game is left is ever a spoiler. Sometimes I feel like it can be. Certain games with like certain twists and things like that. I bet garage is possible at this point. And we don't have any car keys or anything. I want to know if this guest bedroom gives me 15 steps. But I would also really like 2 items. So far this playthrough, this day 5 is all hallways. Plenty of things I want to say, but I'll refrain. Yeah. That seems reasonable. This game feels like Animal Well in that there always seems to be a thread to pull on. There's just always something. I'm tempted for steps, but... because last time we ran out of steps. But I think items is the better bet here. Tub tube. Although I've been saying that a lot. I've taken like the storeroom and the den for the gem. What can you do? Okay, webcam hasn't glitched yet, right? That's a good sign. I was supposed to check, hang on. I was supposed to check my... temperatures. Haven't seen any glitches. It happened more often when you came back from break. Yesterday? Which break though? We took a lot of breaks. My temporal apertures. Yeah. CPU temp looks good. GPU. Oh, interesting. Yeah, GPU temp looks good. Fan looks good. It wasn't running the fan earlier because I wasn't doing anything graphically intensive. But now it's running. It's working. Okay, so maybe it's not a temperature thing. Froze more often after switching back to game stream from a break. Oh, interesting. Okay. Weird. We haven't seen the billiard room yet. +1 star for each time you've drafted observatory? Right. Right. I feel like I never even read that statement before. Okay. Do we play a game? Do we buy some food? Do we look at stars? We're getting already kind of high in rank. I feel like observatory will have a locked door. I mean, I feel like they're all gonna have a locked door at this point. Jacob, hi. Hat, hi. Thank you for the good luck. How's it going? Oh, shucks. I want this, but I'm gonna do this because we've never pulled this before. It's going good. How's it going here? Pretty good, pretty good. Something machines and humans have in common. They are both weird and eventually start working at a random event. Stop working at a random event. Hi, Major. How are you? Welcome in. We're blooping. Hi, TT. We're troubleshooting by means of playing this game some more. Oh, not this again. Oh, I did the match one. It was wheat and heat, maybe. But this, I don't know. Mostly lurking. Sounds good. Thanks for the lurk. Tag and Cliff. Affectionately, forever. See? Is it like a price tag? Price? Cost? Cost? And coast? Are you kidding me? That's so dumb. This looks like a dog tag to me. That's the only reason I ever got tag. It's past your bedtime. I hope you have good sleep when you do sleep, Major. Ugh. It's past my bedtime, too. I would like a drink, please. Thank you. Is there a chess piece in here? Oh. Wait, so we don't even play billiards in the billiard room? We play darts? I guess there was that... Wait, there was a note. It said... Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I seen the billiard room in your house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles. Oh no. And appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Not math. I should have seen this one coming. I can skip it. Plus, minus, times, divide. Oh my god. Okay, let me take a screenshot real quick. So, oh, this is weird. Okay, I can back out again. I was like, wait, if I selected it and I don't know the answer, because I'm thinking these rules, like something. Oh no. Witch, welcome in. How's it going? I'm just gonna mess with it. I don't know. If I'm supposed to know what to press just by the things on the outside, I have no idea what to press. I don't like it. There's gotta be more than this. This smoky back room, featuring a pool table and fully stocked bar, has served as a retreat on more than one occasion for guests lacking the social wit required for after-dinner conversation. A rather curious game of darts provided the less competitive players a unique opportunity to ponder over its unusual rules. We had 14 blue, and then we had 9 and 6 blue. And now we have 18 blue and 1 yellow. I don't know. Four yellow. This is dumb. I don't want to spend a step leaving and then coming back, but I have no idea what this is. I don't want to just press stuff either. Keep pressing things until something happens. Does the same... Okay, that made maybe a weird noise. Does the same sequence happen again? Yeah. Okay, keyboard and mouse is needed for this. Nope. All the other ones were just guesses. I wasn't rocking it, Semi. Don't say that. I was just feeling the energy of the numbers and the colors. Oh, something happened. Oh, very macro data refinement of you. Yeah, for real. They were scary. The numbers were scary. Okay, alright, we're on to something. We got 17 blue, 2 pink, and 15 yellow. Okay. 14. We pressed it because it was just 14 by itself. Blue. And there were no other things. When we pressed it, we got 9 and 6. We added them, 9 plus 6, blue and blue, to get 15. Then that gave us 18 and 4, blue and yellow. I did 18 minus 4. Magically, getting 14. We pressed 14. It gave us blue and yellow again. 9 minus 5, 4, which gave us 2 and 6, which we multiplied because of the pink. So I would think this one would be... This one is either... Okay, don't come at me for not knowing order of operations. Or not knowing which number to start with. I would think it would be 17 times 2 minus 15. $34 minus 15 is 19. No. Don't come for me. Oh. I forgot that I zoomed out again. Nope. But then I wonder if, like, this stuff is telling me which order to do this in. But why? But... Don't come for me. I don't do math. I do streaming. Jovial, hi. Welcome in. Does it go from the inside to the outside, maybe? Which would be 17 minus 15 times 2. Hey! Wow. That was fun, sort of. It was fun because I got it. It was fun if you ignore all the numbers. I felt really cool for just kind of like, oh yeah, this seems like adding and like subtracting. Sure. And it working and me not realizing it was working. That was fun. That felt like magic. Numbers are just magic. Whew. 2 keys and this room wasn't even locked. Do we spin them again? Yeah. We better. We better spin them again. I'm not doing a puzzle, back-to-back puzzle games. No way. Plus, we only have 1 red room. We would have 2 if I draw another. If we would get 2 gems. Elchen, hi. Welcome in. How are you? A funeral billiard, yes. Oh, that didn't give me a better security. Wait, yes it did. I always forget that they're drafted here and then you actually have to look at the map. It gave me exactly the security I wanted. View inventory of all items currently in the house and do some other stuff. Okay, sure. We're getting an ad, which I feel like is good timing for finishing that puzzle. We're gonna test the webcam thing going to a break and returning. I probably will run lurkbait because I feel like the issue started happening when I was running multiple programs. So let's try to break it. Enjoy the break. I'm just gonna get up and stretch and drink some more water. And you should do the same. Thanks, everybody. Security! How was your break? We're now in Oh, what was the billiard? Coast and cost. And now we're in security and it's and this is plane and planet. How do you throw a space party? You plan it. Oh yeah, we're big fans of Outer Wilds, La Mulana, The Witness, Hollow Knight, which isn't really a puzzle game, but I'm a huge fan. Myst, Fez. Talos Principle. What are some other puzzles I've puzzled? Oberdin, Chance of Senar, Strange Horticulture, Viewfinder. To my time killers, I'm gonna raid and run. Taterbot is pawing at my gamer chair. I missed it. It scrolled too quickly. Thanks for the alert, Garytron. Appreciate you. Oh, this is nice. It's like an end stream kind of wrap up message. Okay. I've been meaning to do like something that pops up on the overlay for raids that kind of tells you the things I just told you in case I'm at a spot where I can't tell you those things right away or I forget something, then it just shows it. It displays it for you. You know, maybe someday. All right, let's log in. Let's hack the network. You know, I still don't understand any of this. We don't have a key card, so I want there to be fewer key card doors. We also don't have a circuit breaker room, so I don't want there to be key card doors because they'll only be unlocked if the power goes out. Don't quote me on any of this. I don't understand it at all. But this is just how I'm feeling based on vibes. Okay, I do know the password. Dial-up noises. Ready, go. Music to my ears. Email. Aww. I said don't quote me. No, don't do it. We already did a special order and Oh, I can do another one. Okay, I would like to request a magnifying glass. In 1 to 2 days, we might get one if I get a commissary. I always feel like I'm doing so much and so little with that terminal. We got 5 keys, let's use them. Courtyard. It's not pointing north, but that's okay. Oh, I don't have any gems. No! Of course, I want it. Well, there were so many things that had to happen for me to open that west gate. I feel like it's never going to happen again. I had to roll a courtyard. Oh, no. I had to roll a circuit breaker room. There's commissary right there. I want it. I had to roll a circuit breaker room, and then I had to roll a garage. But to also get into the car in the garage, I had to roll a courtyard because that's where the car keys were, I think. Anyway, I don't have any gems, sadly. But the sleeping mask did give me extra steps, so that's nice. Oh yeah, and I rolled... We had the dancer, which we've already been using by rotating rooms. This is new. Paint and pint? Maybe not. I might have seen that before. There's so many fabulous shoes in this game. I think if we use the magnifying glass on that, maybe we can see what the safe code is. Somehow. I don't know how. Secret passage. But I don't have any gems. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. That's so cool. I should have gone back to try to get a gem before going forwards again. And yet we don't even have feet. This is true. My favorite. Okay. I want to see what this is. Well, this is unhelpful. Well. Lishu, hi. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, dining is Tyr and Tiger. What am I doing? Desperately trying to find gems, I guess? Not desperately. I would just like to have at least one. So when I'm closer to the top, I have options. We're gonna use all of our keys doing this. No! What the hell? Ugh. Cursed. Well, we can get gems. I did say I wanted gems. This will get me 2 if I do it right. Otherwise, it's the end of the run. If you haven't seen this because you weren't foolish to pick funeral parlor like I was, or should I say you're a coward and you didn't pick funeral parlor like I did, this is what it looks like. It's very exciting. There's a little poem. cart chart. Ugh. The gems are on the desk. Oh man. I'm fully a coward sitting here with my 3 gems a time. Yeah, okay. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the floor. Hang on, I gotta look around. That's too easy. False. False. True. I don't like it. I don't like it. They're messing with me. Oh, I didn't even... Now I got gems, but all my keys are gone. Dang it. I need to make note. I feel like we found keys in like other random rooms before where it wasn't noted, but we must not have. I feel like it always tells you when you're gonna get a key and then you get a key. Don't answer that. Immediately use our 2 gems for a better layout. Utility closet, because why? Because I want to know what it does for the whole key card situation eventually, but I still haven't figured it out. Guest bedroom for the steps. Useless if we don't draw a good layout. But we would get extra because of the sleeping mask, maybe? I forget if the sleeping mask has a limit of like how many rooms it applies to. I don't really want to immediately use all my gems, unfortunately, even if that gets us more open paths. Oh, I don't know. It just seems like kind of a waste to come all the way down here to get them, only to spend them, but maybe this is the only way I can route back up. What are the chances that a spare room is just going to be leading to a dead end? What other layouts? Oh, you know, oh my god. You know what I didn't even think of? What are the, like, we already drew a west wing hallway, which would come from that side and point us up, right? And we already drew a chapel. I don't know how, like, there's only going to be 1 chapel in the entire, don't answer this, but only 1 chapel in the entire mansion. Supposedly. So if I already drew it, how many cards are even left that would route me that, like, we could get it, we already drew a nook. We already drew a pantry. Maybe we get another passageway if we turn this one down and go back. Oh. I take the guest bedroom, I get the extra steps, I get to the end of the run, I run out of stuff to do, I dead end, and then I walk all the way back through and take the money from the shrine out of spite. That's my plan. Since I don't really know, like, what the breaker box is for, it's for the gymnasium, the dark room, and the garage. It would be nice if we got a garage, but that's also a dead end. But then we could go back to the entrance hall and do the other one. Oh my god. All right. I guess I'm doing this in hopes that I get either something that points us north or a garage off of the spare room. Otherwise, we have to come all the way back through the dining room and hope for a bedroom-like corner that gets us more steps, maybe. That's a lot to bank on it being a garage, though. Like, that's a lot to ask. I should probably play it safe and take the steps so I have enough to go down into the dining room and off the spare room. Also, I don't remember if the garage costs a gem or not. I feel like it depends. All right, we're doing it. I don't want to play it safe. I want to see if this works out, and if it doesn't, oh well. What's this called? Utility closet? I don't really... Okay, the first time you enter each bedroom, so this one doesn't have a limit, just only works the first time, obviously, so you can't enter and exit and enter and exit. I don't think I pressed left bumper during a run yet. But we talked about this. That was a really good day too. The stylish and smart clothes in this generously sized closet belong to the former mistress of the estate, Lady Epson. Though the small dressing room has not been used in many years, it is nevertheless kept up and preserved in the state you now find it. I didn't read that last time. Did we read this? A uniquely modern fashioned gaming room, the Rumpus Room, has provided many guests of the estate with countless hours of recreation. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, and a mysterious antique fortune-telling automaton named Alzara. Okay, yeah, it does. It's listed as costing a gem, so I guess things that cost a gem always cost a gem. Garage costs a gem. Office costs 2 gems. Boiler room, a utility room serving as a central hub for controlling the heating and steam power supplied to various rooms of the estate. Steam power is conveyed in the estate through steam ducts that run through select rooms. These floor plans must be drafted in an alignment that will facilitate the steam traveling through the house to reach its intended destination. No. I don't want to map the steam vents too, but I guess we have to. Safe lights often overload and blow a fuse. So I turned off the dark room, so maybe it won't. I don't know. Heads over to itch.io for why? What's the connection? Gymnasium, a half-court intended for basketball and racquetball, which is seldom used by anyone apart from junior staff during their lunch hour. At least they did before Mrs. Babbage disallowed the practice after noticing how worn out staff members were after a game. Why would it matter whether this is turned on or off? Oh, I missed it, Red Seal. Completely over my head. Countless shelves of documents and towering file cabinets make the otherwise immense space seem small and cramped. These archives contain almost a century of records and files pertaining to the Sinclair family's numerous interests, many of which are sealed and unable to be accessed. I'm asking a lot of questions I think you want to find for yourself. Yes, these are all rhetorical questions. Hence why half the time I say, don't answer that. Hi, Bold. Oh, that's right. We did draft a kitchen last time. I forgot about that. I don't know. Let's turn it off and see what happens. If I even roll a gymnasium, which I probably won't at this point. Alright, time to head back to the spare room. I could also see what's in here. I don't know. Now, what if this one's locked, though? Then it's over. It's probably locked. Blah! I didn't think this through! Well, we can get those steps now. What was commissary sending me? But it'll at least be tomorrow before I get a magnifying glass. That's what I requested. This is enough to get back to the entrance hall, of which we have 2 paths to go look for more keys. So Here we go. Sleeping mask. Yeah, give me those steps. It's like the day just started. Stage and sage. And a gem, but not a key. Just a little bonus gem as a treat. The note about the dang billiards game. The dart game. No ventilation in here. No heating pipes in here. Oh. Oh no. Because the heating pipe was the thing that got the flame outside. Oh god. Huh. Oh, we have West... No, we don't have West Wing Hall. It runs into a closet. Crime liker, welcome in. To that I say, I don't know. How did I... Oh. Oh, I got... Oh. I got extra steps from that bedroom because I never went back through there with the, sleeping mask. That's kind of fun. Check one item and retrieve it. No. No, I hate all these choices. We could check our sleeping mask at the end of the day if I want to use it again. I don't... I was hoping for like another closet or another storeroom. Or a garage in the middle of the house. Maybe we just need a quick bathroom break. I don't know. I've never seen the code check before. Let's just do it, and then maybe I'll check my sleeping mask later. Yeah, I don't really know anything about ice climbers other than they're in Smash Brothers, right? Is that why you're confused, crime liker? Cute. It gave us Bride and Bridge. I'm confused. Popo is a boy who wears blue and Nana is a girl who wears pink, and they work together to climb Ice Mountain. They aren't twins or even related, and they aren't married or in love or either. They're just friends. It's a very nice description. Thank you. Okay, so this is what coat check looks like. Do you think these numbers mean anything? I don't know. Let me take a screenshot. Why is there like a secret portal on the floor back there, huh? 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 I don't want to retrieve my item. I want to retrieve somebody else's item. You see that? There's like a door on the floor. Okay. Goodbye. Let's try this way. Good dog. Welcome in. How's it going? Thanks for the hello. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Have we ever drafted a library before? I don't think so. I would prefer conference room, but library seems cool. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I want to see it. I really want to see it. I feel like we need all the paths we can get. And also, I don't know what it means yet if we get less common floor plans, which means I get stuff that requires gems and keys to open, which I don't really want to spend right now. But it looks really cool, and I hope we roll it again. But I'm kind of leaning conference room. HS Sinclair in Smash confirmed. Hell yeah. One time we did something in the office that made a bunch of coins appear in this room. That was really cool. I liked when that happened. Hang on one second. Oh, the webcam has been behaving, right? Okay. Yeah, well done, webcam. I wrote down pin and pine. Ooh. Bunk room is a dead end, but more steps. Maid's chamber is weirdly a... Oh, it's a red room, but it's also purple, so we'll still get steps. Less likely to find items laying around the house, though, which we kind of really need items laying around the house right now. Ooh, a lavatory? And you know I'm a sucker for, ooh, I want to see what this room looks like. It's new. And I passed it up with the library, so I'm kind of leaning that direction. Maybe there's lore. Goose. Tag and stag. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. Referring to herself in the third person. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. We still don't know what day it is. Also, did I get steps coming in here? I think I did. I was just too focused on the goose. Hi, Songbird. How's it going? Welcome in. This room has a cute sun hat. Can I wear it? Can I take the vacuum cleaner with me? I'm doing good. I wanted to add an extra stream this week because I'm not going to be able to stream on Monday. And I'm using it as an excuse to troubleshoot my webcam. And also play more blueprints. A Syncaco sewing machine. Mila, the maid, the angel maid, still needs another run's worth of testing. And I was like, oh, perfect, late night stream. I have a little less time. We'll just do 1 day in blueprints, just one. 2 hours later, we're still on just 1 day. Because that's how this game works. I was fully expecting like a 2-hour stream. We'll see how that holds up. We have an antique sewing machine like that in the house. Technically, my grandma willed it to my cousin, but she currently has no room for it. Huh. Sewing tables like this are really cool. Waiting on that magnifying glass from commissary. Cute little picture. Let me take a screenshot. Okay, here's a little note for you all, because y'all are usually asking to see my, like, how I'm tracking my notes. The thing about Obsidian is it's very, like, it's great. I love it. It's very fiddly. It gives you lots of ways to organize, but there's just it's so image heavy that all I'm doing right now is just saving my screenshots in folders for each day. And I'm writing little scribbles in here. Like, that's all I have the time to really go through. I can write some theories and how things I think they might connect in Obsidian later, but right now that's too much for me of an undertaking when we're streaming once a week, and I don't know. I don't need it yet. I still could. It's still early game. It's only day 5. I'm sure I'll feel differently. I have a bunch of snip tool images saved with the date and time. Yeah, and that's fine. I think that's great. I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay. I was expecting to find like a tool or an item or something in here, but no. East Wing Hall is new. Fun. Let's do it. This is the most, I feel like, spread we've had so far this high up in rank. Because the one day we had like 3 rows of full 5. And we just got cottage as our end of day description. Getting ever closer to that little gazebo looking thing. We've got the bowler hat, an umbrella. Gazebo, hi, welcome in. Didn't mean to call you out of lurk, sorry. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow, welcome in. Speak of the devil, we've got car and cart. Okay, let's fill this in. You know what? And now we can see the library that I wanted to see earlier. It all works out. Library has its own fancy music. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press... Okay, we've done this. Thank you. Bat and bath. You don't hear any game sound? Oh, well, it's kind of quiet. It's just very low. There's not much to it. The music is really good. Mount Holly records. Temporal records. 11 hours 53 minutes, day 5. Longest day 3 hours 29 minutes 15.1 seconds. Average day 2 hours 29 minutes. Really? Dang. Steps taken, keys turned, gems used, gold spent, total stars. Rooms drafted, bedrooms drafted, hallways drafted, green rooms drafted, shops drafted, red rooms drafted, billiard rooms, dartboard solved, parlors drafted, parlors solved. Upgrade discs too. That's fun. Should I turn the game sounds up? I feel like for the one, like, once every however many hours that you get, like, a cutscene or, like, Alzara or somebody, it's loud, but everything else is, like, silent. When we played The Witness on stream, I had lo-fi going the whole time because I was like, this is too quiet. I need some background music. But this game has just enough ambient noise that I wouldn't want to cover that up. Why the screen there? That seems kind of odd. Restricted section. Playing lo-fi during the challenge. Yeah, that would be something, huh? Mount Holly scrapbook. November 5th, the Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Picture of the orchard. My favorite floor plans. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted, corridor, hallway, chapel. Most paid for, passageway, security, drawing room. Most time spent in security den, boiler room. Contraptions I made. Largest purchase. Most avoided, furnace, root cellar, lavatory. This is cute. Imagine you're looking at that and, like, as you're spending more time in the library looking at it, library, like, goes from third to second to first. Yes, I've passed up root cellar. I know. I need more dig spots. I just want my shovel. Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, by Andrew Darrell, Swimbird by Marion Marigold, The Fixed Stars by Richard Witt, History of Orindia by Caleb Manning, EPCW Pump System User Manual. Who's the author? And Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 3. The above signee is responsible for all materials checked out using this form and understands new requests cannot be made on days in which a previously requested book has been pulled. Okay, let me make a screenshot of this form. We're getting another ad. It's the longest stream I've ever streamed. That's not true. I don't know. I really want to read Swimbird. And the Pump System User Manual. We'll go with the most useful and educational literature of all, Swimbird. Greenhouse. As a bird, I approve. I'm so glad. Oh, I really want to draft it. But we don't even get to reap the benefits. But wouldn't that be so cool? It also looks like half a room. Maybe it goes outside. Can we draft it? This is a good run. It's a great run. Day 5 is great. It's blessed. We love it. But also, I don't want to stream like super, super, super late. And this is so exciting. It's the first time we've ever seen it. Okay? Okay. Thank you. No further questions. Look how pretty. Seeing a new room is always good. I agree. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. Appreciate you. Old Slow Tiger, welcome in. How's it going? What in the... Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Finger guns. Thanks, chat. What the... I feel like I can't even get a good look at what this is. I thought it was a light indicator at first, but now I feel like it's a button or like a lever or a gas nozzle or spot for a hose. Okay, anyways, maybe I take a screenshot of it so I don't forget. So many possibilities. Hi, Grizzly. How are you? It's the house's belly button. I like it. Oh, pretty. Ah, more music. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin, so toss away these sheets you find a worthy trade. I said I was going to try to play the other one, and I didn't, but I still can. It's not too late. Let's pull the keyboard in here. Maybe I will. A dig spot. Now, if I still had a sledgehammer, we could just bust this place open and go outside. Ooh, a sprinkler. Do you think that turns on the irrigation? I want to know, you can see the stars right now? And I want to know if I go back outside if it's nighttime now. But more than that, I want to play this song. So how difficult do you think it would be in, like, we've got 8 minutes and 40 seconds for me to pull the keyboard in here and play the song and then end the day. I think we can do it. Please hold. Do you want to see the sheet music while I'm playing it? Probably. Five. Song 5 for day 5? I don't know. Still good? Still good volume? Nope. It's hard to play over the desk. That's it? That's it. Could you hear it all? I'm gonna practice, don't worry. Meaning to try it on my keyboard. I said this the first stream that I was gonna try to play them. The camera doesn't even show the keyboard. I didn't even realize. There. Now I just gotta keep the keyboard in the streaming room, just in case we need it. Thanks, everybody. My sight reading from monitor to... Well, my sight reading in general needs practice, but that was fun. All right, now we have a quick ad. And then I'm going to run outside really quick in the game, not in real life, in the game, to see the stars, and then we'll wrap up. Maybe I'll practice on the break. Maybe if you're subscribed, you'll get to hear me play some more piano on the break. Is that fair? I'm just going to start, and hopefully you'll get out of the ad quickly and it won't be a full-length one. Could run outside to see the stars IRL as well. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, interesting. And then it stops. It just stops so abruptly. I want the song to keep going. I want all the music. My biggest goal in Blueprince now, find all the music. Nope. Oops. Sorry, so abrupt. Okay, yeah. Now we just gotta find more. That was better the second time through. Thanks for listening. Worth it. Still disappointed there wasn't... I mean, not disappointed. It would have been cool if there was a secret door to the outside through here, but there wasn't. So I wonder if it's like actual length of the day or how far in rank you get. Don't answer that. I wonder if anything happens at night. But it makes me think it's rank because the dining room, like dinner isn't served until you reach rank 8. We only have one open path left and it requires a key, so that's the end. That was a fun one. Did we win? We won! We did it! Game over. We were just over there. Over there, wherever the greenhouse is. Oh, there you can kind of see it from here. Right? Maybe? Maybe not. There's our little blue flame. You can still see. That persists for each run. I should get a greenhouse. I have a coworker who bought one. One of the like kits that you can get on Amazon, the big setups you do yourself at home. And I think it was like almost like a lean-to. It wasn't a full standalone house. And he really liked it, but just one big windstorm and it just blew the whole thing apart. Unfortunately. Oh, birds. Swim bird. I need to set up an animal cage for my carnivorous plants. Something ate my plants last year. No! That's not good. I think it's kind of funny if something eats a carnivorous plant, it's still an herbivore. I don't know. It's not that funny, but it just feels off, you know? Eating something that eats something else. Normally you would be at least an omnivore. Swimbird. All right, let's call it a night at our campsite. I mean, call it a day. Call it a night. Oh, I didn't check my sleeping mask. No. Ordinary villa. "26 rooms, rank reached 7, steps taken." Nice. New room 7. That's a lot of new rooms for one run. The sheet music we got the other time was 8. I could play that too. Music. Page 5, the highlighted word was sheets. Page 8, the highlighted word is message. A message read is often lost among the bold words, spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Oh, I'm so sad about that. Co-check. I was too enamored with the piano music. Message in the sheets. Aged mess in the streets. What? Good game. Thank you to my Ko-fi supporters, 8-Bit Trav, Toonwolf, Semi-Cortex, Metal Spring Pro, Wymiser, Akarui Kage, and Cosmocordia. Thank you to all of my Twitch subscribers, my YouTube subscribers, and of course, viewers like you. Later, humans.